Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of things because I've been just off last few days. Things have been a bit wonky around here. So I want to make a silicone mold out of these. And these are skull drawer pulls that I bought for a project that I did actually for my desk. These are the drawer pulls that I have on my desk here in my craft room slash office slash living room slash whatever. Uh, and I want to make them so I can make handles for projects because they're just cool. So these are, just crystal skulls, and they do have this little base on there. So what I've done is I have my Let's Resin silicone mold maker doodah here that I've clipped all together in the size that I need. And then I put my obnoxious blue tape on the bottom all the way around and made sure that it's down really well and everything. So start praying now that we don't get any leaks, right? Right. So I just want to make sure that it's flat, flat, flat. I am putting these in with my microfiber cloth so I don't get any fingerprints on them. And I'm just going to stick them down, essentially, to the obnoxious blue tape. So they will stand still. And hopefully not come up in the process of everything. But the obnoxious blue tape is meant to, hold bezels and whatnot down so UV resin doesn't get under them. So I'm fairly confident that it's going to work for this. And I think I have enough space between them. What do you guys think? You think I have enough space between them, or do I need a little more space? Let's move this one out if I can. I might be committed here. No? Okay. So I'll move this one out a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with portals. Okay, so I'm going to mix up some resin. Silicone. I'll be right back. All right, so I have 150 mil of my T-Expert silicone rubber, and I'll put a link in the description for Amazon because that's where I get it from. I like it. Normally I've, historically used Let's Resin silicone, which is brilliant. Degases beautifully, works wonderfully, translucent so you can use it for UV resin. This also works beautifully, degases wonderfully, is translucent so you can use it with UV resin, and it's less expensive. So, so far I have been very pleased with the T-Expert silicone rubber. So that is my unbiased, unsolicited opinion on the product. Bought it myself, not sponsored, but I enjoy it. So, oh, and the skull poles I think I got from Thyme. But it's been about a year and a half since I got them. I ordered too many of them. I thought I was going to use more than I actually did. And these have been in the drawer for, a year and a half. So I'm sure you can go on Temu and search crystal skull drawer poles, and you'll be able to find these, if not something quite similar. And they are glass. They're not plastic or resin or anything like that. They are glass skulls. And they're gorgeous. I like them a lot. I enjoy having them on my furniture. So that is always a good thing. Alright, so this is happily mixed. So I'm going to scoosh this over, and what I'm going to do is be an idiot and put fingerprints all over something that I don't want to put fingerprints on. Duh. So I'm just going to wipe that off real quick. I'm just going to press those down really well one more time. Just, you know, just to be on the safe side. Because, yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour just a little bit of silicone in the bottom and see if we have any leaks, because I would much rather just pour a little bit in the bottom and deal with it then, rather than have the whole thing Mount St. Helens all over the place. You know what I mean, Vern? So I'm just checking it out, making sure that we don't have any leaks. Because we don't want leaks, do we, Captain Critter?
No, we don't.
All right. And it looks like we are holding fast. So I think that we are going to have a full send on this. So let's go ahead and fill her up. All right, so now that that's done, we're just going to wait for it to do its thing. Do not torch it. Do not put heat on it. Silicone and heat do not get along. All right, it's been about 4 hours or so, and it is all done. So we're going to unmold it. So just taking off its little clippies. Get all the silicone off of them that got left behind. You can see it's pretty clean. Yeah, looks pretty good. Just want to loosen up my little guys in here. It's a boy. Twins. So yeah, there we go. So our next step is going to be, we're going to actually make some of these. So I'm going to get everything cleaned up, and yeah, so I will be back as soon as I have everything cleaned up and get some resin poured, and we'll make us some handles. See you soon. Okay, so I have about 1.5 ounces of my Futem 1:1 resin here, and I don't know how much this is going to take, honestly, because this is the first time I've ever made it. You watched me make it. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of red alcohol ink. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to squish my cup, make myself a little spout, and pour very, very gently and slowly. Right. And those are full up to the top, but not domed. So I do want to give them a little bit extra just because we all know that resin shrinks a little bit as it's curing. Okay, so there's that. And since we have some left, we'll make a fish. Alright, so there we go. We'll let our little guys cure, and I will see you for the demold. See you soon. It's time to release the Swedish fish. That's what they look like to me. So let's get out our bishop brands first. Come on. Gotta get a little. There we go. Just gotta make a little area of opportunity to demold. One piece. This one had a little bit of overspill because I moved it when he was still very moist. There we go. 2 fishies. Fish, fish. So these little guys will go in my bag of random fish that I use for various projects. I'm going to have to get new fish molds. Those things are, I've used them so much that they're starting to get a little dim. So let's see how these guys turned out. See if they're full of bubbles or if they turned out okay, if the mold looks good, blah, blah, blah. All that fun stuff. Just try to loosen them up a little bit. Oh, for the love of monkeys, come on. Oh! Alright, so I'm gonna have to make. See, this is a good learning curve. I'm gonna have to do something to make these easier to demold. Oh, there we go, there's one. There we go. Just needed some persuasion. So let's see how these guys came out. Oh, those turned out really cool. I don't see any bubbles, which is awesome. Look at that. I just need to do a little trimming, obviously. A little tiny bit of bubbles on their little chins, but that's workable. So yeah, look at that. Really cool little skull holes in our handmade mold. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think they turned out pretty cool. Probably be making more of these and using them in projects. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Take care, guys. Cheers.